Alright, I'm using a different microphone for this, so the vocals might be a little off. I can't use my headset because I have a migraine. So let's do this. So this segment's gonna be another boring one, probably. I'm just gonna look for the dragonfly the whole time. But I need to get some of this. And we can skip the nights. We have a tent. It'll gain us sanity, it'll gain us health, but we already gained back all our health, so we're fine with health. Kind of a lot going on in the inventory. Just gonna check for the dragonfly over here. Though it's not gonna be over here. Because it already spawned more likely, so if it was over here, I would hear it. Okay, so we also need more logs. I'm gonna shave when I get back. Remove this beard, and I'm gonna cool down a little. Look nice and fresh. I'm gonna put this in our backpack, cool down a little, and then we're gonna head out. Got a full lamp, can light this gunpowder, got a helmet for fighting. So we're pretty much good. I'm gonna just pop up here and up here real quick. See if I hear the dragonfly. Could have missed it the first time. And I don't know the exact range, but it's a good amount of range, like probably around like over here. So you want to make sure if you're like walking up here, you walk up to like at least around here, because you never know, you could miss it. And I could make a floral shirt, but I want to use my backpack right now, and I don't really want to waste all that papyrus, because I'll be using that to make dark armor if I want to, the night armor. And hopefully if I get the scales, I can show you some fire stuff. It's cool to play with fire. Okay, so it's not up here. The fire mechanics in this game are excellent. Messing around with them is super fun. We'll be doing that. I can go kill those 4 spider queens too if I get the scale mail. I could kill them now, but I mean, one of the best ways to deal with that situation, since I'll have some time to talk, the best way to deal with the spider queen if you don't know what you're doing is to just wait, because it'll eventually just settle into a tier 1 spider nest. That's works really well, especially when it's down in the caves, because it's not gonna like go settle in your base or mess with you. You can just go down in the caves and just walk around and explore the caves. Make sure you don't get caught up with a bunch of spiders. But if you stay out of their way, they won't bother you. They'll just slowly follow you. So make sure you don't get cornered. I can like warp it down there. I don't want to warp because I don't want to miss it. I want it to like walk by me, because we have like 6 days to find this thing. And I don't even have an endothermic fire in my inventory. So that means I need to go get some rocks down here. I'll go up, get some rocks and go up here. I'm hoping it's somewhere in the trees up there. But yeah, if you just leave and just wander around and explore, the spider queens will eventually settle. That's the best way to deal with them. It's the far easiest way. They'll settle into a tier 1 spider den, and then spiders will eventually kind of dissipate, or you can take them on. I mean, they're just spiders. once the spider queen's gone, stops producing spiders. All you have to do is take out the golden spiders, and then the rest are a cinch. Especially if you just get a big light radius. The other way you can deal with them is you can put them to sleep with a pan flute. You put them all to sleep, and you put some gunpowder near the queen. You only need about 5 to kill her. It'll burn her drops, but yeah, I mean, it's a spider hat. You don't really need spider hats. You can use them if you want. I don't really use them because they're cool, but there's not that much you can do with them because they only last for 2 minutes each. So you need a lot of them to really do anything fun. And you can like start a spider war, but the spiders will eat the monster meat, so it's like insuperior to killing the spiders, because if you kill the spiders, you get the monster meat. And also I play Wigford a lot, and she benefits from actually killing stuff rather than letting it kill each other. So, but that's not something you have to do. I'll get you, I'll save you, bird. You're saved now. So, you could do that. You can blow them up with gunpowder and a pan flute. I don't have a pan flute. What you could do is you could use the ice staff to freeze her. But that doesn't take care of all the rest of the spiders, and they are going to be super annoying. So we're on the out of summer now. So summer's only really going to last like day 108. So we're not really going to overheat that much. So I don't need all this. And this will be plenty of fun for those days. Ugh. Get the hounds coming. Not really close enough to my base. I gotta find an opening to take care of these. This is big enough. I really didn't want to light the forest on fire. So I was trying to prevent. But now that it's on fire, I can use it to kill these hounds. See? They'll just kind of walk into the fire because they're idiots. When they alternate like that, it's really great. It really makes me happy. I love it. Super disappointing. Okay. I guess I ditched Chester a long while back. And now I'm hurt with no headgear. But that's fine. We're cool. We're still all good. Might as well take these. And now the hounds are going to come for a bit, so I'm fine for a bit with this low health. I really just want to keep on my mission. Did I hear something? Could have been in real life. Yeah, I just don't want to. I don't want to give up because we're so close to the end of the summer. I really want these scales. Because waiting a whole another year for scale mail is really gonna kill a lot of the stuff I want to do. I gotta be really careful going through here so I don't get killed. Not that it really even matters if I die. I can like totally die. And nothing bad will happen because I've stored meat effigy and a meat effigy. And I can make another meat effigy. But you just don't want to die because, you know, it's going to ruin everything I'm doing right now. It's better to not die. For obvious reasons. Yeah, another thing I could do is if I was any other character... Not any other. If I was like... Wigfrid or maybe well, definitely Wolfgang. I could just like go down there and beast the Spider Kings, the spiders, and like destroy them because those characters are really powerful end game to mid game. Like they are super powerful. Like WX78, Wigfrid, and Wolfgang are just OP when it comes to fighting because WX78 can overcharge himself, which makes it so like hiding anything is super easy. And Wolfgang's super strong and he's faster in his mighty form. So it's like a dark sword he can take out like a Spider Queen in like almost seconds. And Wigfrid, not only is she stronger than everyone else and has higher health, she restores health and sanity from killing things. So all those spiders you're killing are restoring your health, and when you kill a Spider Queen you get a big health bonus. And she can make her hats super easy because it takes gold. Gold and rocks. Which we can get a ridiculous amount of gold and rocks just from being in the caves. Let alone the amount of gold we can get from trading with the Pig King. So those characters can just go beast mode. There's like a billion ways to fight a boss too. I might do a video on like boss fighting. Those would be the two easiest ways if you're just playing a better character. Oh, I'm getting low again. Yeah, fighting those firehounds and walking through the fire and stuff really ruined my cooling off that I did, which kind of set me back. So I'm gonna have to get one of these two rocks, or there's plenty of rocks down there to continue. You can also we're gonna do this a little, but like a fire staff will help. You could go collect a bunch of blow darts by killing a bunch of birds. Which is pretty easy to do. Next year we'll have some chilling amulets to cool ourselves off without wasting all that nether, but we need blue gems for that, and we're kind of trying to save our blue gems for Snow Chester right now. Could be in the swamp. If the dragonfly's in the swamp, it's probably getting its ass kicked by tentacles. Which is the best case scenario, honestly. because then it would be weakened. Though, in any case, we're going to one-hit it with gunpowder, so it's not like it really matters. When we find it, if we do, it's going to be real tight. We might find it at the very end of the summer. Some things are on fire. Weird. Must have been smoldering. No dragonfly around here. Basically given up trying to look for a mandrake. There's probably a very small amount of them in this map, and they're either behind something, which makes them really hard to see, or another situation which can happen is during summer or a lightning strike might have burned them, so they're gone, or at least one of them. We're gonna open up the sinkhole because we will spelunk it someday, and it's just gonna let bats out. Doesn't really matter. Bats are like so harmless. Alright, so we're at a crossroads right here, so I'm gonna explore here, and then I'm gonna explore the swamp real quick because these are the smaller areas. So and because I also haven't explored the swamp. I don't want to explore the bigger area and have it be like right here and like going north or something. I mean, like, who knows at this point? I'm just trying to maximize the chance that we find in the next 4 days. Otherwise, not only will this be a super boring segment and a super letdown, I'm gonna have to go blow up those spider queens with gunpowder, and I want to do something way cooler to kill them. Plus, I want to be able to play with fire this year. It's helpful if I'm quiet, because you can hear the boss sound. Come in. Oh, okay. Alright.
Yeah, I just wanted to tell you something real quick before I forgot.
What?
I just noticed that toilet right down here is really loose.
Yep.
When you just try to use it upstairs if you gotta sit down, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Instead, obviously if you gotta use it, but just keep that in mind. Just try not to rock it, literally.
Okay.
I'll have to fix it, but...
Alright, that sounded like it. Burnt stuff. Could be from smoldering. Oh, gonna explore top corner. And I'm gonna dip out of this swamp. It's probably not here. Oh, beautiful. Well, that's spider queens in this world right now. If you want to prevent that, really the only way to prevent it is to like just go through and like kill all the tier 3 spider dens. It's not a fight they're gonna win. Alright, so we clearly don't have it over here. Bullets. Oh no. Ugh! That was a close one. Gotta leave the swamp now. Just waiting for that tentacle to die. Don't want to waste the meat effigy by being an idiot. Which is probably gonna happen. At this point, if you or anyone else, what you should do is, if you aren't like waiting for a situation where you're trying to find a dragonfly and you're like low on time, is go back and heal. Like honestly, not worth it. I'm not gonna do that because screw it. And because I have the safety of having a meat effigy. So that means worst comes to worst, I just respawn. It's not like dying is not a big deal, like if you have a meat effigy. It's not like you should feel bad about dying. Get a little more hunger built up, and then I'm gonna go explore here, and if it's not here, I don't know where it is. I'm gonna have to just suck it up and go back and not kill the dragonfly this year. In which case, I'm gonna have to use this gunpowder to go kill the spider queen with the ice staff. Just a little bit of a disappointment, but that's how it is. Bush is withered. I can just use the blue one. Go back if there's no tall birds around. See, so like this spider queen that formed last time just turned into a tier 1 spider den at some point, I assume. That's what that is. So we got this spider den. It's tier 3 again. And what that's gonna do though is that's gonna make more and more spiders. What are these yelling at? They're just coming out and screaming for no reason. They're just pissed off. Go away. And tomorrow we're gonna start starving if we don't eat, so that means I have to get back to the base. And we won't have a lantern for tomorrow, so we're really clinching this one at the last second. Hoping for that dragonfly kill. More hound seeds. Cool. That might save our lives if we get hit by something. The Walking King makes killing butterflies like so stupidly easy. Just walk right over them and kill them. Not that you couldn't do that anyway, but it makes it way easier. Oh man. I can't do it while I'm lagging. Ah! There we go. Do I have an endothermic fire? No. That could have got me killed. We can just sleep when we get back in our tent. Make some food and sleep. And I doubt we're gonna find the dragonfly down here. Couldn't find him anywhere else. I don't know, maybe it didn't spawn, I don't know what's happening. You're just not gonna find it this year. That's unfortunate, but it happens. I mean, you play the game. You just keep on continuing. Eventually you will find it. It can't happen that often. Most of the time it's when you don't want to find it, and then it finds you and kills you. But we'll just keep our gunpowder and ashes at our base. Summer's only like 3 more days-ish, but it might wander into our base. When you least suspect it, to light all our base on fire. That's what it likes to do. Yeah, heading back now. Uneventful. You can use, not that you should ever do this in a real game, and I wouldn't, but you can use console commands to find stuff. If you for some reason like think you're in a world without Beefalo or something, and you really want to check, you can just use console commands to like go to a Beefalo, the nearest one. Same thing with like Dragonfly. Just in case you want to like check if it's a glitch. I don't advise doing that because if you're using console commands, you kind of invalidate the world a little. Like, I don't think it's really that valid of a run if you're using console commands. But I don't think, I mean, it really isn't. So, only do that if it's like a desperate situation. Gotta wait till he walks away so he doesn't, I don't aggro him because I don't want him to peck at me while I'm diving in the wormhole because that'll kill me. But I got the dapper vest, so that's nice. Not that we really need it. And we will never know where the dragonfly was. Reaction. Reaction time. I'm like, oh god. Don't want that to burn. Well, it's not over yet, but I'm a little disappointed that we're probably not going to find it. Because that would be really nice if we did. Alright, which ones of these have I stolen? I think this one's still pretty full. And I think that my game is going to explode. Apparently these aren't being reached by the flingo. Or it's just not responding very well. Sometimes it is terrible at its job. Like that. It'll do that. Just miss everything. Or they need to be fertilized. Yeah, flingos are all weird and glitchy. You can cause them to like shoot at nothing. Or they go nuts trying to extinguish nothing too. Oh man. Well, tomorrow night we gotta go get our glommer. And tonight we gotta try and not have the entire game freeze. I don't, I really just can't even comprehend why my computer runs the game fine for a couple sessions and then they'll have boot times like this when it just lags and lags and lags. I tried to do an analysis of it and then show that to some of my friends who are good at it. Okay, so if we sleep when we have really, 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 really low hunger, we're not really losing any hunger from sleeping. Oh man. So we want to sleep with lowish hunger, like that. I don't know what the actual minimum is, but you can sleep with pretty low. I think it's 10 or something. Who knows? Could probably look that up. You're conserving a lot of hunger by doing that. Well, what we can do, because we're not gonna go searching for the dragonfly anymore, is we can get some more butterflies for our farm. Some more flowers. Late game, basically, we want to almost exclusively be eating honey ham. And this will make it possible if we have a ton of honey. And also, we want a ton of taffy, too. Because taffy's really good. So if we go find a bunch of butterflies. And we're also gonna make a couple huge butterfly farms probably at some point. We have cobwebs galore. So they're probably pollinating the same flowers, so I'm just not really getting anywhere. These poor bees, there's too many of them. And then I'm gonna do another layer around the outside of this. Just making sure not to plant them too close, because that'll stop this from working. We'll get in each other's way. So we got one that's going on pretty full. We can harvest that. And just get more butterflies though. I don't really need honey right now, but what I do need is butterflies. This like kind of doubles as a butterfly farm. Oops. Thought that might happen. Oh, you missed me. Why? And we can murder this bee. Get a stinger. Shouldn't piss off bee fool like that. Should know better. We'll do another layer around here. We get the hounds coming, that's nice. We can get more butterflies though. In the meantime, we're gonna plant them. And then we're gonna run. Because we don't want any of the red hounds near them, especially in the spring. Because in the spring, you can cause red hounds to get into a fight with killer bees, and that's really bad because then they get to do whatever they want, and a lot of times they're just going to kill the killer bees. See how our trap is working now. And now that they're all on fire, there's that too. And now that I'm lagging like crazy. There we go. I only had to kill like one. And that's fine. Oh, I should use bee fool. I can just take this, put this in my inventory for like 2 seconds, too. Drop it. Drop it. Eat this. Alright. Hey, red gem, that's good. We don't really have many of those. And still, all of our traps are still here. We haven't had to replace any. We've gotten so many more hound's teeth. So that's just goes to show you that, like, I can just plant this right here. More butterflies. %. Right, combine that with something. We have a lot of hound's teeth. Oh my god, just really? And we should go get the glommer if I can plant this. So I'm gonna go get the flower from the glommer right now. I'm gonna rush if I can and do that. I probably won't be able to make it. I should have got going a little before nightfall. Later we can make a road that'll get this road will probably speed up my time. Oh, if only it wasn't lagging like an insane amount. This would be so much easier. Almost there, we'll make it. We just need to get him, we don't need to kill him. Now we got him, we can kill him tomorrow night if we have to. Get away from me. Please get away from me. I'll kill him someday. Now we got him, he's gonna increase our sanity. And we'll just keep him for a little bit until I feel like killing him. Because when we kill him, we'll be able to summon the Krampuses and hopefully get a Krampus sack from them. But don't like plan on getting a Krampus sack. It's kind of just like a bonus thing. Because you have such a low chance to get it. It's like a 1% chance. Alright, and we can put these in here. We have these two nets to use up today, and then once we use these up, butterfly. So we use these nets up. We'll say that's good for the flowers for now, and we'll go make some more hound traps. Close out this summer. Still pretty strong. A little annoyed I didn't get to kill the dragonfly with gunpowder, but we'll save the gunpowder. And I'll go spelunking in a different cave for now. I just can't plan. Get out of my white glommer. See, now they're like really harvesting. I don't know why all my actions keep getting cancelled. It's infuriating. Alright. Sweet, and we can harvest this now. But I'm gonna need to wait for to use up this net. So I can get my walking cane out and I'll free up a spot. There we go. I can go right there. Alright. And because we did this early... Oh! Probably gotta run straight away, can't run in a direction like that. Since we did this during the day around here, if you wait till like kind of the clocks around the bottom, there isn't that many bees left in the hive. So you only get like 2 or 3 attacking you. So if you get hit like me, you don't have that many. Don't take that much damage. Come on. I have plenty of monster meat, but I'm gonna do this anyway. Huh. Bad luck. I'll put it in here. Running low on room though. Now that the summer is mostly over, I'm gonna put my ice staff away too. Save some space in my inventory. And I'll put these away tomorrow. And the off chance that it does end up, the dragonfly ends up just coming to kill me. Now we can make each rope. We can make a... Now rope is what's going to limit us on making our hound traps. And we can make a bunch of extra rope. So it's going to be no problem. One thing I'm going to do though is I'm going to avoid right here because I want to build an endothermic fire pit. And if I build an endothermic fire pit later, what I'm going to have to do is go pick up all those hound traps, and that's annoying. I'm going to leave myself with a little bit of cut grass to do other stuff with. Careful, glommer, you don't want to murder yourself with tooth traps. That's great. We're all hungry. Yep, now that's fall again, and we haven't found Dragonfly. What we can do is we can go spelunk the other cave. I could spelunk this cave and just wait for the spiders to go away, but that's not satisfying to me. And they really dicked with me last episode, and that pisses me off, so I must kill them. This is a personal thing. This is not a gaming thing. This isn't what you should do. This is what I will do to get even. So just want to make you aware of that. I don't suggest you do this. And we can go spelunking with the glommer. He's perfect because he increases our sanity. What we want to do is get a pickaxe for Chester. We don't need this much of that. We don't really need that. We're gonna just take, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take, stop doing that. We're gonna take a stack of gold and put them in like that, and we can just make tools as we need them. And we'll do an extra tentacle spike in Chester. And then I will need some armor, so I'm gonna wear out these two. And for a helmet, we got the moggles, which aren't charged, and we got the miner's hat. I'll wear that out, and then we can get a pig skin, make another one. Because I'm going to be using the lantern, I'll probably want to typically be wearing a football helmet. And because they're so cheap to make. And I can go in here, and we're gonna sew this up. We're gonna keep that with us for rain and stuff, but we're gonna wear it for now. And I will put an extra lantern in Chester too. Now when I leave, I'm going to turn these off because summer is over. This is the last day of summer, but tomorrow night summer is going to be over. I just want to make sure I don't hear any smoldering when I leave. I just don't want to waste the fuel that's in those right now. I still have these, but I can use those. I didn't take Chester with me. Did I? No, I didn't. I just filled them up. Stuff. I'm not putting any gunpowder in Chester. Ever. Ever, ever. Or ashes. There's so much stuff I didn't do. I should grab this too. I don't want to put those in him because if he dies and his stuff falls out and then something lights on fire, that's like a really big hazard. But now, even with those 3 bee boxes, we have enough honey for like ever. So it's definitely a little faster to take this, though not much faster, and at the cost of sanity, you'd probably be better off not taking it. But I already did. It only cost 15 sanity, but since we're going spelunking, you probably don't want to lose that 15 sanity. Yeah, I really don't want to abandon these two, so just kind of let them keep up. And we'll do some brief spelunking. Hopefully we'll see some stuff we didn't see before, because I want to demonstrate some stuff, and I'm a little disappointed in how the last spelunking trip go. It was awesome, don't get me wrong, but could have gone a lot better. Remember, we gotta put the meatballs in Chester because we're gonna piss the bunnymen off by having them, and we're going to grab our light out and we're gonna put our football hat on in case we come down to 5 spider queens. 5 spider queens is the only thing that will make me abandon this hole. I will come back to the other hole to reclaim my homeland at some point. If I don't find a better base spot in either of these 2 sinkholes, I'm definitely going back. Oh, see? This is what I mean. This is why you want this. Because this is bad. And it's night now, and now they're coming out. So we're gonna run for now. Run to somewhere. Get out of here. Just because they're all gonna be coming out, and I don't want to actually fuck it. Die. If they all come out one by one like this, I can definitely kill them. That's what they'll do for a while. So, kind of a good spot to catch them at. Just make sure you don't hit them on their web. And I'm about to get a bunch of gold spiders up in here. You can still hear them coming out. Hopefully these don't turn into spider queens. And we've exhausted this one. These aren't even the scariest kind of spiders, or the most dangerous kind of spiders, by the way. There's other kind of spiders down here. Okay, it's now morning. There's only one spider in here. Not scared. See, like, this is a real, like, shitty thing to have. Right when you go down in a hole, is all these things attacking you. And that's the main reason you're gonna have to, like, spend time clearing. And making the caves, like, kind of suitable for living. If you want to make a base down here, is because you don't want to just, like, deal with that every time you come down and have spiders, like, attack you. So we're gonna clear them out. And we're gonna have to clear out a lot of other things. Rock lobsters are fine. We need to find a light field, too. We're gonna have a point of no return. And we have grass. Alright, so if worst comes to worst, we can... Actually, there's light right here. This is the worst in the world. So there's like tentacles here too. It's really not good. There's a lot of spiders. I'm going to come back to this when I have a better source of light, because we need light plants at this point. And this monster meat I don't want in my inventory in case we find rabbits. They will be angry. You can tell where rabbits are. It's always like blue like this on your map, and it's this kind of format. Let's see, rabbit hutches. But that's a good, like, tentacle farm right there. The problem is we don't want it to turn to spider queens and them to go crazy. So I try and almost eliminate all the spiders down here. If I'm not playing, like, if I'm playing, this is a nice spot for a base, kind of, depending on how close it is to the ruins. Because proximity to the ruins is really important, too. And if we find something that's right next to the ruins, or if we find one of the caves, the ruins is really close to where we come down, and there's a nice base spot, that's going to take preferential treatment over the giant light field. But that giant light field, it's still going to be a good spot for... where you going, bro? Hey. Bad. Alright. So, our light rays will increase with how full this is. I'm going to eat this, but I'm not going to take it out. And I'm going to take some gold. And I'm going to take this. And I'm going to make a golden pickaxe. Put the gold back. Take this. And a football helmet's fine for what I'm about to do, but I'm going to clear some of the stuff I don't need out of my inventory. Like, I don't need all this silk. I can keep those. And what I'm going to do is we're going to start clearing these. So, tentacle spike on the ready. Hit. He's kind of protected, but not fully protected. But we want to wait till it comes out now. He's the only one because we don't want to waste our tentacle spike. And then we gotta mine these. We get cobwebs and rocks. You can do this with moggles. And if you do this with moggles, make sure that you're wearing something like that. And we're gonna turn this off. So now we have a way better light radius. But we want to make sure we have that. I'm going to switch to football helmet eventually. And obviously when the moggles gets low, it's going to be a little dangerous. Also. No. Okay, so he ate it. I was going to feed him a carrot. Hello, bunny man. Want a carrot? Here you go. I want sanity. Okay, so I'm allying some bunny men with me. This really goes against all my morals because I hate them so much, but I really would like their help, so I'm going to suck it up. You give them carrots. And they help you. I'm gonna get 2. It'll help me kill spiders. And when I stand near them, I get sanity. That's one of the really important ones. I just gotta make sure not to pick up monster meat. See? If I'm right here. Sanity! Okay. Now I wanna... Alright, these ones die first. While they fight this, I can just... Ow. Oh man, spitters. Okay, so spitters need to die first because they spit at you, and it's a large splash radius. And really hard to avoid. I need to avoid this earthquake. And I got that. So I just cleared a bunch at a time. I gotta keep an eye on my moggles. I can't really see very well with this on the ground. Oh man, are you kidding me? So we're now in the third wave of the nightmare cycle. These guys scare me. They're already allied me with me, so they won't hurt me. But they do a lot of damage. And they're really fast. They attack really fast. And they make me insane when I'm near them. That's why I don't really like them. But they're really good at fighting. So I'm gonna use them while I can. Yes. Deal. Attack. Okay, so the nightmare cycle is something you can't really monitor right now, but it's happening kind of behind the scenes. So this is a good spot right here. If I clear these out and then I clear these bunny men out, this will be my a good spot because it's so close to the ruins. So I'm going to make this a base, definitely. I might eventually make another base. I don't want these guys to like run out of their time with me and then like go nuts and try and murder me. Okay, I need to build a campfire. And I need to... gain some sanity. Okay. So they're still allied with me. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. And I do a lot less damage, but they'll still, like, do this pretty well. Alright, now I'm gonna go kill those other spiders with these guys. These bros. Come on, bros. Broskies? No, they're done. Okay, choice. Now, pick this up, and I'm going to trade with him for this. And I'm going to use the light bulbs. And I'm going to trade for this. Okay, and I need to find a light bulb field this is just not doing it for me. These, I want to go collect a ton before I come down here. But I can collect all this, but it's going to stay here, so I'm going to collect it later. And I can't pick up the monster meat right now because they'll get pissed and try and kill me. But yeah, this is a good spot for a base. There's not that much light, but it's enough. And I'll explore a little more around here. Just any kind of like 3. You can camp around 1 3 plant, right? In these 2 right here in close proximity, that's good. And you just make sure not to pick it. That's gonna take like 6 days to come back, so we got plenty of time. And we want it to come back so we can see the light radius. But we also want to explore it down here. Another reason the other thing was really perfect was because there's a slurtle mound down there. And we want the slurtle mound because it'll produce slurtle slime. The slurtles, when they eat resources, they produce slime when they hit a certain threshold. And that depends on the minerals they're eating. So like gold is worth 2, and then like gems are worth like 3 or 4, depending on the gem. So we want them to be eating, and they'll eat stuff out of chests. So basically we put a chest full of gold and they'll just start eating the gold, and as they eat the golds they'll start producing slime, and then they'll just leave the slime next to the chest. And so we come by after filling the gold with like the chest with like 20s of gold. We can come by later and there'll be like many stacks of slurl slime, but only if they're like loaded in the game and they're eating it. And so if they're like super far away from us or in a different cave, it's not gonna work. So we're going to spend a good amount of time down here doing stuff and exploring and farming like for rocks and stuff and whatever we want and gems, because one of the good ways to get gems is to wait until after an earthquake happens. We'll be down here a lot. And another good way, by the way, which we'll do, is to make an earthquake happen. Which I can do right now. Watch this. Move out of the way, glommer. Did it happen? Pretty sure that's supposed to make an earthquake happen. Or you might need multiple. I don't know. I'll look it up after the segment. Don't listen to me. This is a good amount of light flowers right there. Let's see how good this is. The place, the spot. Couple mushroom trees, 3 flowers. Yeah, I could do here, but that's a little closer. I'll have to see what's here, because that's not as bad. That's like only a small amount more. Alright, nice. Get this out of our inventory real fast. Store it. Take it. I want it. Okay, and this we can fuel that with. So this is pretty good. For now, I will leave these intact. And we'll do a little more exploring. Once we uncover all of these caves, we will have a better idea of the best spot to camp. Because we'll be able to see everything, we'll know exactly what the best spot to camp is. The other one had a bunch of green mushrooms, that was really good. This one has some right here. Some blue mushrooms. A ton of green mushrooms is a huge bonus. This is a lot right here I can do. It would be way better if they were all doused in light. But this is a pretty good field. Because that'll allow us to just quickly restore sanity. Yeah, this is good. I like it. And the real big thing is how close it is to here and how close it is to here. Because our base is going to be our bridge between going down to the ruins when we need to go down to the ruins to get stuff. So the less time you have to spend walking, you know, the more time you can save, and also less time you spend walking, you know, more you'll have to do stuff, and less sanity you'll lose, and the quicker you'll be able to get out if something bad happens. Yeah, I don't know how much alright, explosives will definitely trigger earthquakes. I don't know how many you need. Apparently it's more than one. And gems will fall. Most of the things that fall break, but some things don't. So this is a nice spot. It's not as densely packed, but it's got a good amount of room, so I could definitely. And we got one Slurtle mound. That's close enough. That death worm, I'm gonna have to deal with him right now. Let's find a light flower. He'll follow me basically forever. He's like a hound. If you lose him by going too far away, he'll stop following you. There we go. Is he coming? Did I lose him? Whatever. There you go, perfect. Alright, you need more light bulbs to go spelunking. I don't want to pick ones in the field. It's not really dense at all, like I said, which sucks. But I don't want to pick ones in the field because when I'm making my base... But picking ones that have 1 is better than picking ones that have 3 if you want to preserve them. Because the ones that have 1 will grow back faster. So by the time I'm back here, all these ones will grow back. If I pick 3 and then I come back in 5 days to set up a base, it's still going to be gone. We're trying to move slowly, but in case you're wondering, on a lot of maps, I go down in the caves like in the first 10 days to get a lantern. And sometimes I'll even go down the ruins in the first 10 days to get some stuff that I want. Like some Slurtle. Some like Slurper pelts and stuff. So even though we kind of waited to the second year to spelunk for safety reasons, you can do this at any time. There's so much stuff to do on the surface. If you're having trouble surviving in general, I don't even advise going down in the caves. I advise like mastering the surface world. Whoops. Yeah, that's the prompt. It's when I hit a key by accident, so. That's where you type in console commands if you need to use them for whatever reason. The only really good reason to use them is if something's wrong with your game and you need to fix it, or maybe for testing reasons. If you're testing if something will work, you just open a new world and then use console commands to like get the items you need. Or if you're practicing, if you want to like practice kiting, you can use console commands. I'm making a boss video at some point where I go over how to fight the bosses. I'll probably go over using some console commands to spawn all the stuff you need to practice. I gotta clear those spiders out because they're in the way of me setting up my base here, because I'm gonna have to move past them constantly, and when you move past them like that, they're gonna have a chance to turn to spider queens, and then we'll have a repeat of that last episode where I get dominated by spider queens. So, like, that one ran to tentacle, and now there's a billion of them. Let's wait till they all go back. There's no tentacle right here, so... But there's a tentacle right there. Oh, not good. Oops. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, very few left. Okay, not good. I was a little bit on that webbing. You had to make this personal. just pissing off one spider at a time. Alright. Get out of here before Chester gets his ass whooped. But being an idiot. And now I'm running out of tentacle spikes, so I don't have any flint. Oh, there's flint. Nice. I think I need another one, don't I? No, just one. Okay, we're gonna stop Chester right here. Okay. I guess they all died fighting a tentacle. That's fine. That can happen too. Alright, I'm collecting all this. I gotta watch the hell out for tentacles. I don't need monster meat at all. I have too much of it. I could use it to make gold, but I don't need gold either, so we're gonna not worry about it right now. I want that. And we're gonna take this. And we're gonna explore the bottom of this. This is good because we got reeds right here, and it's farming reeds in caves is really good because just being in caves is great because while you're in the caves, your slurtles will be working if you have any farming slurtle slime, and also avalanches will be happening, which can get you gems. So being in caves is just kind of like good, but mostly because I can build my base like right around here, and I'll be really close to just go gather all these anytime I want. Whereas up on the surface, my swamps are way far away, and they're also surrounded by a bunch of baddies. So we got those spiders, those spitters, and cave spiders. That's what they're called, and we mined their homes. Rock lobsters, ally to you if you give them minerals, like that. And depending on the minerals is depending on how long they follow you for. I need food, so I gotta bounce out of this hole. Yum. That doesn't really give you any health. Ferns do, though. There should be some ferns around here. Ferns don't give you much, but they give you some. But I'm just gonna leave, because I'm nowhere near my base. Probably don't want to drop this low in health on hunger, but I got a little distracted. Oh, and this guy's gonna multiply like crazy now that he's up here. And they'll take over your world, so I need to get rid of him somehow. He's gonna follow me though, so I'll kill him when I'm back at my base. Don't really care about standing right now. I just want to walk back as fast as possible. For hunger reasons. That'll sustain me. And we'll cut this segment when we get back. See, he's right here again. My rock lobster. But yeah, if you ally them, don't go up to surface world with them, because they multiply pretty fast. And if you get a bunch of them on here, on the surface world, they'll multiply like crazy, and then they'll kill your beefalo and stuff, and kill a bunch of stuff, and ruin your world. Because they're like that. Yum. I don't have any berries on me, so I'll just make those two like that. And then we're gonna kill him, because I can show you what he drops too. And they're tough as shit, by the way. Like super tough. That's it. Oh, he killed my glommer, what a dick. And then they go like that. They can't take any hits. Can't believe he killed the glommer. What an asshole. 2 or 3. Depending on how much of a dick he wants to be. Yum. Okay, bro. Where's he going? No, get back here. I'm killing you. Die, die, die. I don't actually even know if that does damage off the top of my head. I'm not kidding when I say these guys have like an insane amount of health. So don't fight them unless you, for some reason, feel you need to. Just ally them. We're gonna use them later. We're gonna make a pen for them. And what we'll do is we'll pen them up so when the depth worms come, they'll just attack the rock lobsters instead of you. And the rock lobsters will own them. They will destroy them. Even like 2 or 3 is plenty, but we'll get more. These guys do a good amount of damage too, so don't let them hit you. See, boom. You get rocks and you get some meat. Alright, I'm gonna finish up. Ooh, I got a rabbit. Finish up right now, and then next time we go spelunking, we'll finish exploring that cave a little. Now that we cleared all the spiders that we need to clear, where you can also clear out the bunny men. I might leave some in the corner if they're out of the way, but the reason I want to clear them out is because I'm going to be passing by them with like jerky and stuff in my inventory at certain points. You can just put it in Chester, but it's nice to be able to have it in your inventory, like have that option. So I want to clear them out so they don't harass me every time I move past them. And we also got to find a bigger light field there too. And put these right here. Set this trap down, kill him, monster meat. organizing a little. You could just stop the video right now. Just stop watching. Stop watching the video. Or are you watching the video still? And because I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna like chill out a little and organize. Get that in here. That can heat up because it's gonna be winter soon. The poor glommer. Where's his wings at? Oh, there we go. He got murdered. Now I don't need the gunpowder anymore. So we put it in here. I don't need the ashes anymore. I can get these. I'll cut this. I'm gonna just do stuff till the end of the day. Some clerical base stuff. You're gonna have to do every now and then. Some base stuff. Get prepared for the next spelunking trip. It's fall, so it's perfect season for spelunking because nothing goes wrong. But fall is also a really good season for doing stuff on the surface. So a lot of times I'll reserve fall for doing stuff on the surface, and I'll spelunk during summer because summer is even more perfect for spelunking. Because if you have snow chester and 2 thermal stones, you can spelunk infinitely as long as Chester's alive. And being on the surface, there's a high chance of things catching on fire and a lot of stuff in your world that you don't want to burn down, burning down. So I choose to just stay in the caves where nothing gets burned. Now he can keep that. And keep this. And the moggles. A little wasted food. Not a big deal at this point. We got food for days. Literally for days. Literally for days. I'm not even gonna edit out the part where my dad talked to me about the bathroom. I don't care. Whatever, man. I'm a human being. There's no production value in these videos. None whatsoever. I can use these up. Yeah. No. No, take it. Put it in here. Yes. A spear, which I don't need. And you can go back in Chester. Or whatever. Go back in Chester. I do need hammers. I need at least 2. And football helmets don't really need log armor. Not yet. And I can make more hound traps with these. So I should get them. You can fertilize with these. And I need next time I do a trip down there, if I do find a light field, I'll pick every light and I come up and fill all my lanterns. And then later, I'll have a chest with empty lanterns, so anytime a lantern's empty, I go put it in that chest. See, like that? And then that way I know that this one will be empty. And I'll go just fill it. You just go fill the chest with empty lanterns. I have like a couple chests with full lanterns, so you can just swap them out. You just have a bunch of lanterns. It's a great way to organize it. You have all kinds of lanterns and you fill out. And anytime one of them gets depleted, you swap it with a full one. And then when all of them are depleted, you go fill them all up. So much rot. Alright, tomorrow in this day or today, I'm gonna go spelunk more. Finish exploring that cave. It's It's a weirdly shaped cave because it's like got one half out there with the dual site, which is good because there isn't a lot of stuff going on out there. So I have plenty of room to like make a pen and stuff. So, oh, also, that's something I can do. I'll need these, all of them, pretty much. And we want to invent stone walls if we haven't already. Alright, see ya in the next segment.